Hello, beautiful eyeshadow lovers. Welcome or welcome back if you are new here. My name is Kaylee Wesley and welcome to my channel. I am doing a collab today. Our collab is called Southern Comfort Food and Makeup Collab. I am so excited. So I just want to quickly get into the video and get started. Okay, so I have a lot to do today, so I am going to explain the parameters of this collab while I am doing my makeup. So, Southern Comfort Food, of course we all have our comfort food that reminds us of home, but this is our comfortable makeup as well. Not only are we going to be explaining our Southern Comfort Food, but also the makeup that makes us feel comfortable. So, that's that. I primed my eyes. I almost always use this. I haven't been using it for the last month because this doesn't work well with the Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palettes, but this is my all-time favorite concealer eyeshadow primer. Go for me. Okay, I'm going to take a brush into just a bone-colored shade. And I'm going to need to set down my eye because my makeup is going to match my earrings today. It's going to be the ColourPop Ooh La La palette, which was one of the first, actually not one of the first, it was the first palette that I did my One Look Per Pan series in. I've done multiple looks with that palette and I feel super comfortable with it. Hence the comfort. If I haven't mentioned it already, I am doing this collab with Nat and Nona. Nat from Lil Ms Nat and Nona from #MySoCalledLife1977. I think that's what it is. I'll leave both of their channels linked down below for you. I'm sorry, but I really have a lot to do today, so I'm trying to rush out the door right now and try to get this done. I'm so excited that these ladies even offered me to do this collab with them. I absolutely love Nat. Nat calls me. I love the fact that she calls me. Okay, the fact that somebody is like, hey, just want to see how you doing. I have an idea, and I'm like, ooh, yes, bring it on. I think it's so funny because Nat and I, if I haven't mentioned this before, we exchanged addresses before we exchanged phone numbers to each other. I think it's just so funny. Okay, I just used my Benefit Give Me Brow in the shade number 3. I really like it because I don't have sparse brows like a lot of people do. I have my eyebrows microbladed actually, and I know, Nat, that's something that you wanted to do. Please email me about that later. Let's see, who else? Nona. I love Nona so very much. Her and I just bond so much over dogs, over food, over just anything under the sun. She is the kindest person that I know. Nat is very creative and just artsy. Nona is kind, sweet, and just lovable. You know what I'm saying? They're both very lovable people. They're both wonderful. I wouldn't do a collab with somebody that I didn't like. I hope you already know that. I wouldn't. I refuse to work with people that I don't like. That's just me. Alright, let's see. Well, I wouldn't say that I refuse to work with people that I don't like. I'm sure I would work with them, but I would definitely complain about it in my head. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I am using this Precisely My Brow from Benefit. I love Benefit brow products. I think they're so wonderful. In the shade number 4, now I'm not used to going through my makeup products as I do them. I jump all over the place when I do my makeup. That's how I live my life. That's how I do my makeup. So I'm going to start on my eyeshadow. Okay, so I want these suckers to be prominent with my eyeshadow, yes? So I am going to take a fluffy brush into the shade Poodle right here. This is bringing back so many memories. I'm going to go ahead and link above the one look per pan that I did with this palette. Mind you, this was one of my very first few videos, so turn your volume down, A. B, don't judge my quality because it's terrible, and C, just love me, don't hate me. Oh. One thing that I always do when I do my eyeshadow is pluck any random brows out of the way. That's the whole reason why I needed microblading in the first place, was because I used to pluck my eyebrows way too far in and I needed them to grow back without it looking funny. So last summer I did microbladed my eyes and that was just so much fun. If you ever microblade, or if you have ever microbladed, you would know, don't do it in the summer, because when you're just sweaty, like, first off, like when you open an oven and you feel all that heat against your eyebrows, you feel like your skin's melting off after you do microblade your eyebrows anyways. And then also in the summer, you feel like you're just sweating them off when you go outside. And then not only that, you also have to deal with the, like, if you exfoliate your face, it may come off. It's miserable stuff. Miserable stuff. Okay, so I'm just blending that poodle shade out. Now, we are talking about comfort foods. Yes, we're all going to be eating them at the end, which I film very early in the morning, so I'm just going to drop you pictures of what I ate. Because if I film anywhere between like noon to nighttime, I have the sun just right in my face, and I ain't about that life. I am going to be eating mac and cheese with some broccoli and tomatoes. I don't have any avocados, which sucks. I wish I did. I absolutely love that meal. I think one of the first things I learned to cook was broccoli. I think one of the first things that I learned how to cook was mac and cheese and ramen noodles. You know, it's so easy. Just boil everything and just drop the flavoring packet or cheese in there once it's done. Hey. Alright, I'm taking that brush through my color switch and going into the shade Sandbar right here. And I'm going to take it also in the crease, but lower in the crease. Not as high as that poodle shade. So Natasha lives in Houston, like an hour from me. An hour and a half, and we have yet to meet. We've both been busy with our lives, and she works a lot of overtime over there. I'm not kidding you. She's a hard worker. She is so incredibly sweet and kind to others. I love her. That's enough to say about that. But Nona, I love her as well. You know how much I love you, Nona. She is so freaking sweet, cute, kind, beautiful heart, beautiful on the inside and out. You know how much I love you, Nona. And I love the little community that we all have together. We all support each other. We all are just super kind to one another. I love it. Absolutely love it. So my skin today is just feeling quite scaly on my face. I don't know what happened. I might be allergic to something that I just didn't realize it. I haven't tried anything new, so I could have just exfoliated my face too much. I have the most sensitive skin. I absolutely do not like it. You probably might have more sensitive skin than me, but if I exfoliate too much on my skin, it feels scaly. If I use anything by Glam Glow, my face gets scaly. Ugh, it's miserable. It's miserable stuff. So Every time we get Glam Glow from any box, I give it away. I'm telling you guys, she knows when I film. She knows when I film. She's like, oh, Mom, you're filming? Let me drink my water. Thanks, Mama, thanks. You're cute, but you're a pain in my butt. So, I learned this trick from Agape Love Girl, Maria. Just put this instead of concealer. I'm so sorry, but my dog's gonna play. Oh, I'm taking the shade Big Sugar right here on where I put that eye primer. So I'm going to take this brush once again. I used it through the color switch. Now I'm going to use the shade Sandbar, and I'm going to put that and make it like a halo around my eye. Okay, so I'm going to take this pencil brush that I have right here into the shade Caddy right here. I'm going to put this on either side of my lid so I can create just more of a gradient for that halo. I love pink on pink on pink, but it did not look dark enough as a halo. You feel me? Here we go for that. I'm going to put on, this is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. This is my second one. Of course, it's one of my favorites, if you couldn't tell. I accidentally bashed it one day. It sucked. So I don't know where the little piece that I had for it is, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm going to run that in my pores. I love this thing. It feels so soft and smooth. And you can hear my dogs in the background, of course. Amy. So I put that right here in almost my T-zone area. And then I also, in my T-zone area, put this Lancome LA-based Pro Pore Eraser. I like to use this when I'm having special occasions and I don't want my pores to be shown, kind of thing. It just makes it into, that's called silk canvas, but this just truly turns it into a silk canvas. Especially now that my skin is very scaly right now, it's just feeling miserable. Okay, so I am just putting this, what is it called? Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. It is in the shade 1 and 2 Ecru. I'm so sorry the bottle's so dirty, but who cares, right? I was actually trying to pan this at the beginning of the year, but I realized that's actually my second bottle as well. So if I can tell you how much I like it, it's just so nice on your skin. I absolutely love it. I've been trying to use my SPF 50 foundation that I have because it's summer and I go outside. So I need it. But this is just such a nice formula. I absolutely love it. It doesn't cake off of me or even try to you know when you're sweaty and your makeup just gets all oily just on you? I hate that. I hate that crap. But this has yet to do that for me, so I absolutely love it. Okay, so I ran out of powder for my face, so I have been using the, where is it? The thing I've been using to set my eyeshadow primer. I feel like, why not? I mean, I set my face, or I'm sorry, I set my eyeshadow with it. Why not my face? And if it gets me to buy one less product, yes, I'm going to do it. I am a broke college kid, and I feel like if it works, it works. I am going to use, this is just anybody follow Kathleen Lights as well? This is the Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon Blush. Now I use this as a bronzer because it's so just dark. It's beautiful. And then right next to it, I'm going to use this Bare Peach Blush. I think, maybe. I'm going to use this as bronzer and this as my blush. And this is why I put my hair up and I don't wear earrings. I've been wearing a lot of earrings lately, and you guys have been so kind and sweet in telling me that you loved my makeup, my earrings. You were saying that you loved the way my makeup matched my earrings, which, so thank you very much. So much thanks. I can't speak, okay? Don't judge me. Like I said, I have a lot to do today. I've been watching a lot of Betty Jean from Butte Bean and Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. They wear a lot of blush, and I'm like, oh, I love blush. I love blush too. Do you remember when blush wasn't really a thing to wear? I remember in high school, which I'm going to do a video of what I used to wear in high school. Be prepared for a treat. I definitely did not do my makeup as I do now. So I'm just doing a little bit of that setting powder. Highlight. Okay. So I have been loving, absolutely loving this Artist Couture. We got this in a boxy charm. This is called Purple Dream. I would literally wear it every day. That's just, you would think it's very purpley, but it's not. It's like a neutral, but a shift of purple in it. If you could just see how beautiful that highlight is. I'm going to actually put it on my inner corner as well. I'm going to take this pencil brush that I used through my color switch. Cece, not right now. Mommy's filming. Dip that in here and then put it on my inner corner. Okay, so I am going to use this pencil brush once again. I am going to be dipping into the shade Poodle, right here. Tapping that off and going through my lower lash line. I'm going to use the only mascara that I have open right now. I only open one mascara at a time. So my lips, I am going to use, where is it? This is the ABH matte lipstick in the shade Soft Pink. This is what it looks like. I used this one's sister called Kiss. Oh, so beautiful. I absolutely love that color. So wonderful. Such pretty nice color. I would definitely rebuy it or repurchase it. Shoot, if I could tomorrow, I would. Okay, let's see. Woo! I just thought of something that I'm going to add to my eyes. I'm going to add this. This is very new to my collection. This is the ColourPop BFF Creme or Cream Liner in the shade called Boots. It's so stinking beautiful. So cute. I love it. It's like a pinkish purple or something. I absolutely do not know, but it is just so wonderful. I think that is it for me. I'm going to shoot a picture of what I'm eating for dinner on the screen right now. I love this meal, absolutely. Right now, I am eating a PB&J sandwich on waffle toast. And I don't normally eat this. It's just once in every now and then kind of thing. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but our bread always goes bad by the time we use it all, so we don't buy bread. And then once in a while as well, and I mean once like every 6 months or so, I get a Monster, an energy drink. Sometimes I get them on Thursdays when we go to D&D with our D&D group, but sometimes I don't. Alright, and that is it for me. That is it for my look. I am so excited to see what everybody else is making, of what their looks are. Nona has made me hungry through our group chat that we have between the collab that we're making, and then Nona, I know a few things that she can make. She shared some recipes with me, and I know that it's just gonna be a beautiful meal over there. And Nona, can I come over for dinner? Oh, and Nat, I saw your video this morning how you were saying that you have to make potato salad for your family events, but you love 7-layer dip. Girl, so do I. So do I. I am a chips and queso kind of lady. That's one of my favorite meals. One of my favorite meals that my mother has ever made, or anybody's mother has ever made, was what is it? Chicken and dumplings. The soup, chicken and I love chicken and dumplings. I love chicken and dumplings, chicken pot pie. I love shepherd's pie. Ooh, let's see. What else? What food do I like? I love tacos. I love authentic Mexican tacos, but I also love Taco Bell. I could have both of those every day. Like, it doesn't matter which one you give me, I could have both of them every day. It's true. I think I fund Taco Bell half the time. Yeah? My imaginary friend agrees with me. Okay. What else do I like? Ooh, so my father used to make this homemade hamburger helper. It was a pound of ground beef, a box of mac and cheese, a can of tomato paste, and a can of corn. And he drained the corn and cooked the meat, cooked the mac and cheese, and put it all together. So stinking good. And I thought there was nothing on the world like it. And then I married my husband. His mom makes almost the exact same thing, except for a can of tomato paste. She actually changes it out for a can of cream of mushroom soup. And I don't think she adds the corn. But that meal right there is so good. So how I make I got this recipe technically from my sister-in-law, but I didn't get the recipe from my sister-in-law. I heard this is how I heard the ingredients of how she makes her mac and cheese, and I went with it. Stop, please. I boil my mac and cheese for the first 5 minutes. The last 5 minutes I add the broccoli in, so the broccoli is nice and squishy, and then I drain that all, and then I put cut up avocado and tomatoes in it and stir it up and eat it for dinner. Oh, I want that. I hope you all have a lovely day. I know that this video is going to be a million years long, but please go check out the other ladies. Like I said, I do not collab with people I do not like. You know, that's just something that I don't do. And I love these ladies so much. Nona and Nat, thank you so much for just everything. This collab has been so much fun for me. It's so nostalgic to think of all the foods that I used to eat, and I love you all for it. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye!